you often see a sign, 不要随地大小便.
Yes, that makes sense.
Hello and welcome to Talk Chineasy, where we teach you Chinese with ease. My name is ShaoLan. I'm going to teach you a useful phrase of Chinese every day. In this episode, this is going to be the most important word you should learn in Chinese. We are going to talk about whatever. Hi, we have Josh Weinstein. Hi, Josh.
Hi, 你好.
你好. Right, whatever. Whatever is a very useful word in English, but I don't think it's in the textbook anywhere. And the same thing in Chinese. We are going to say 随便. And you wouldn't learn that anywhere in the textbook, in the HSK level, whatever. But it's so useful when you speak this word. You say this word in China, they are going to love you and think you are so authentic. 随便.
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 随便. 随便, okay, 随 is to follow. 便 is convenience. To follow your convenience. So that means whatever. Whatever you think you wish, whatever. 随便. So 随 is the second tone, we go up. 便 is the fourth tone, we go down.
随便.
随便. In what occasion you use 随便, Josh?
随便.
Whatever, exactly. Yeah, any occasion, right?
It's so useful.
Yeah, it's totally useful. So can I say, hey, Josh, which movie should we watch tonight?
随便.
随便. So which restaurant should we go to?
随便.
So do you like your mom, your dad more?
随便.
No, you can't say that. They are going to get upset.
Depends on the day, you know.
Okay. So do you like BMW or Ferrari?
随便.
Yeah, whatever, 随便. So 随便, you can use it as an answer to someone's question when you have a choice or someone say, hey, what should we eat? 随便. Do you want dumplings or noodle? 随便. Should we go to Japan or should we go to America? 随便. It doesn't mean that you really don't have a view. It's just you respecting the other person to take in charge. And especially in Chinese society, people don't really like it when you have very strong opinion. And sometimes even if you have some views, you say 随便 first. And then later on, you can say, how about this? You want dumplings. But the ramen place is quite good too. Do you want to try? And in that case, you are not really that 随便. And do you know that when you use 随便, you can use that in the occasion like we described, which movie, which restaurant, but you don't really use 随便 to describe person.
Interesting.
Do you know that expression when you say someone is very 随便?
Does that mean easy?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay,
yes.
Got it.
Yeah, someone who is. So never
Makes sense.
ever use that to say,
Okay.
someone is 随便.
Yeah.
You can describe someone very easygoing, but not easy, which is very different expression.
Very different.
Exactly.
And how do you describe someone as easygoing?
No, we just generally say someone who is very
Nice.
kind, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, 很好.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I've never heard someone be described as 随便. Now that you mentioned it.
Yes, you don't normally hear that often, but when you hear that to describe somebody, then
Not very nice.
it's not very nice. And 随, it's a very useful word. It means to follow. And when you say 随意, 意 is your intention. So when you say 随意, we use that very often during the lunch or during dinner time, especially in the business occasion. In Chinese drinking culture, people say 干杯.
干杯.
干杯, they dry up the cup. Gosh, that's a lot of alcohol. So instead of saying 干杯 in return, you say 随意.
随意. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so you say to follow your intention. It means doesn't matter. You don't really need to drink, but if you wish, you can still 干杯. But 随意 means as much as you wish or as little as you wish. 随意.
Great. 随意.
随意.
I just learned another word. We're learning about 随便. I learned about 随意.
Yeah, let's keep going. 随性.
随性.
随性. And 性 is someone's personality. So you can say 随性. 随性, that means when you describe someone who is a little bit easygoing, but in a way it's like a bohemian type.
Sure.
Follow my own true feeling, follow my own calling.
Free spirit.
Free spirit.
随性.
Yeah, 随性, free spirit. That's a very good translation.
Great.
随时随地.
When in Rome, do as the Romans.
Yeah, 随时随地, that's a very good one. 随 is the same 随. 时 is time. 地 is the location. So whenever, whatever. 随时随地.
Awesome.
Yeah, so now we have 随便, 随意,
随
随
性,
性, 随时随地.
随时随地.
Right, that puts things together. In public space in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, you often see a sign. 不要 means don't. 随地, 随, we know 随 is a follow anywhere. 地 is the location. We learned that just now. 随地, 大小便.
Yes, that makes sense. I was wondering where this was going.
Okay. 大 is big. 小 is small. And 便, we said that's convenience, right?
Very convenient.
Yep, that means please don't pee or poo
Number
everywhere.
1 or number 2.
Exactly.
I was wondering where the sign was going. I was like, oh, sign in every public place in Taiwan and China. 不要. 不要 what?
Yeah. Okay, so today, Josh, thank you so much for sharing with us how to say something extremely useful and something really sophisticated, whatever.
随便.
随便. And thank you for listening to Talk Chineasy, where we teach you a useful phrase of Chinese every day. We hope you enjoy this episode. Tell your friends 随便, they will be so impressed. Please don't forget to rate us, review us, and share what you have learned. Until next time, 再见.
再见.
随便啦.
随便.